This is right where that buck was, right? It's right over here.
Yeah.
He was just right at that tree line, wasn't he?
He's probably just right around that corner then.
Probably dropped his antlers.
That'd be sweet.
There's just one good windswept ridge and there's like 60 bulls on it.
Say something, Wes. No, not yet.
Tis nice.
All right, boys. Shed season is upon us. Out here on our first trip, out here with Keith, and walking up on a pretty good buck shed. Nice. Looks like last year's. Look at this bad boy. Oh, he's a stud. Nice. That's a really good buck. Sweet. Just out here cooking in the sun. Lounging on the beach. Dude, what a stud. First buck shed of 2024. And it's a good one, man. That's like a 170 buck. That's a sweet shed. I will take that. Super massy at the base. Holy cow. What a buck. Alright guys, day 2. Yesterday was kind of a bust. We didn't see or find anything after I picked up that big 4-point. But we've just been kind of checking out different spots, been finding different spots on Scout to Hunt and just seeing what they look like in person. Haven't really been down in this country and spent too much time down here, so we're just trying to learn it and figure out where the deer like. And we're trying to stay out of boot tracks. There are boot tracks everywhere down here, so that's been the main goal. We finally just hit this spot and there's a ton of deer sign and no boot tracks yet. So hopefully that means there's a few sheds that we can find in here. That would be nice. Well, we were starting to get really discouraged. We just have been cutting more boot tracks, and then we just crossed this road. I was discouraged from that, and we were on this pretty heavy deer trail right here. with tracks all over it. And then I just looked up and boom. Brownie. First brownie at 24.
20 yards off that.
So sick. That is awesome. It's a decent horn too. It's cool, really short on the beam. Holy cow, that's a tiny beam. Big back fork though. Nice and bladed. Little sticker. Sweet. Look at that white button. Beautiful. Another really good shed. 160s buck. Really big back fork. Brownie. First brownie of 2024. See your right side? 4.71 inches. Condition. Brownie, baby. Keith just found one. Decent 4. It's not a bad shed. Good forks. Good little brownie. Pretty sure I just glassed up a deer shed. Can't really tell what it is yet, but looks halfway decent, so let's go see what we got. There she is. Looks like a decent antler. Good mass at least. Hard white. Yeah, that's not a bad buck. It's not a bad shed at all. Sweet. Nice. Looking into sheds on the way back to the truck. Spotted him from a ways away. Not a bad buck. He's got pretty good mass. Crap forks, but decent shed.
Stumbled into a brown finally. Not huge, but a decent little 4-point.
Out here shed hunting once again. Keith just picked up a brown and I just glassed up a shed. Been hiking pretty much all day. We hit a different spot this morning and all I found was a little raghorn deadhead. Not even big enough to report. And then we got into this other spot where we were seeing some bucks a couple weeks ago and we spotted at least 12 drop bucks. So there should be some antlers in here. There's at least these two and their other sides in here, but I have a feeling that there's more. Let's go see what we can find.
They're both right like the same age class, honestly.
Yours is way better though.
Yeah, it's probably a match.
That's not a match.
You'd never know though, honestly.
I don't think
It's not
a
like
match.
he's significantly bigger.
I don't think it's a match at all.
I don't either, because their bases look different.
He's pretty bleached out already. And he's in the trees. Yours looks like it dropped within the last week or so. Not a bad buck. Even though it's not a match set. Keith found another 4-point. Decent little buck. Almost identical to his other one. Then he found this little guy too. Not what we were expecting. Brownie in the dark, boys. Look at that thing. So lucky. Sweet. What's up, y'all? Out here shed hunting once again with Keith. And we're just walking up on our first shed of the day. Good little 3-point. First buck shed of the day. Good little brownie. I will take it. Got skunked the last 2 hikes. So this is an exciting find for me, even though he's not very big. We'll find more though. It's early in the day. Well, we've just been looping around and trying to find the other side. Just found this little guy, and then Keith found the other side to my brown. So let's go pick that thing up, show you guys.
I mean, here's my boot set.
Unless they're mine coming down.
Yeah, that's definitely the other side. Yep. Little match here.
I mean, this is literally like 60 yards from the other one.
Alright. Little 3-point set. That's our first brownie set, or my first brownie set. Keith found a nice brownie set a couple weeks back. But thanks for matching him up, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep him, I don't want him.
You can have it, okay.
One more little one for the pile. That's my 10th deer shed of the year. Dinker. Little consolation on the way out. Dinky little 3-point. Brown. And we got another one. Little chalky 3-point. One more consolation prize. Well, I keep thinking I'm done for the day, and I keep finding sheds. Here's another one over on this hill. Yep. Another little brownie. Sweet. Another dinker. Alright guys, out for an evening stroll in one of my old spots that I haven't been to in a couple years. It always produces. Sure enough, looked up on the hill, got a big deer shed. Not sure how big, but it looks nice. Might be brown, might be hard white. It's hard to tell. It is April, so the browns are fairly bleached by this time of year. So hopefully it's brown, but either way, it looks like a stud. I'm super happy with that. Maybe if we get lucky, we'll find his other side and maybe an elk shed or two. Oh, she looks big. She looks brown too. Oh, yeah, that is a hammer. Holy cow, that's a stud buck. Oh my goodness, what a buck. Are you kidding me? Holy smokes. Holy cow. That is a big brown deer shed right there. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. So steep. Holy crap, guys. This freaking deer shed is so big. What the heck? What a stud. Holy cow. Holy smokes, that's a good buck. And it is not a brown, actually. He's cracked on the inside here. This side is brown, and that was the side that was up. Because he was tines down, so he got flipped. That's why I thought he was a brown. Because that side's pretty brown. But dang it. Definitely last year's shed, but a stud buck. Probably an 80-incher. Holy cow. Was not expecting that today. I'm hoping to match him up before it gets dark. Hopefully his match is still in here. I mean, he's just on this wide open hillside, so I'm assuming nobody's found the other side, but you never know. I can't believe he dropped up here last year. I'm pretty high in elevation now, probably around 7,000. And last year was a really deep snow year, so kind of surprising that he'd be up here, but it is super steep, so maybe it was windswept or something like that. Dang it, that's so sweet. Oh yeah. Sometimes I really question my sanity. Oh, glassed up an elk shed. I got maybe 20 minutes of light left. And I'm just bombing through this north slope, post holing, trying to get over to it. It's just a white, but I like to pick it up before it gets dark. And I'm just moving through this deep snow. Hoping that's not what I glassed, but take it either way. Cool buck, cool character on the base. Little dropper starting there. Gosh dang it. Confirmed my suspicion. That's what I glassed up, was that deer shed hanging in the bush. Son of a bitch. Hiked all the way over here for a chalk deer shed. Thought it was an elk shed. Must have been laying a certain way that made me think it was an elk shed, but dang it. That sucks. Now I got a long push out of here.